Hi, today we're talking about progress and pain. For the longest time, I believed that in order for me to achieve something that is worthwhile, I need to suffer a lot. And of course, there are instances where you need to suffer in order to do something, achieve something, because hard things usually are hard because there is some pain involved or suffering involved in the process. But what this thinking is has made me do was to actually believe that in order for me to celebrate my success, for something to actually be a success, it's dependent on how much did I suffer in the process. If that was, something that just came quite easily, then it wasn't a success. It was dumb luck or something like that. And I didn't feel like celebrating because I didn't feel like I actually, earned it with my sweat and tears, because it just came easy. And this thinking can lead to burnout and overcomplicating the process of going from point A to point B. Why so many successful engineers, for instance, are the laziest people ever? Because this is what I think Bill Gates said when he was hiring first engineers. He wants to hire the laziest engineer. Why? Because they will find the easiest solution to the problem. They won't overcomplicate it. Because of their laziness, they will want to have it done quickly, and that means the solution will be simple. So the thing that I'm trying to do right now in my thinking about things, first of all, getting rid of that imposter syndrome. If something comes easy to me, that means I haven't earned it. That means I haven't learned enough, and it was a lack, and I shouldn't be even considering celebrating that success that isn't a success because, I haven't earned it, blah blah blah. First of all, getting rid of that. Second of all, thinking when preparing the plan to do the thing, or when thinking about doing something, I want to include the thought or ask myself a question: what would I do if that was easy? How would I approach it if that was easy? How would this process feel if it was easy? Essentially, boiling it down to what's the easiest thing to do, what's the easiest process, what's the simplest process that will get me from my starting point to my desired outcome. It doesn't mean that we'll eradicate all the pain, suffering in the process, but it might mean that the process won't be overcomplicated. It might mean that the work won't be work for work's sake, that the process won't be pain for the pain's sake, I feel like sometimes we've got this thought, because everybody says that success comes from great sacrifice, and building a startup is like chewing shattered glass and staring into the abyss, as Elon Musk said. Yeah, right, this is probably most of the time. But why do we need to feel pain all of the time? So when we do things, we shouldn't be seeking the hardest solution to the simple problem. We shouldn't be looking for how can I make this path the most painful one, because you can only do so many, you can only sacrifice so much, and you can do only so many painful things. Choose your pain and sufferings wisely and ask yourself how that task would be. What would I do if that task was easy? What would I do if that process was easy? How would I approach it if that was easy? How can I make it easy? How can I make it feel easy? How can I make it run smoothly? And then you can focus, you can use your brain capacity that was saved on these particular tasks on actual hard and painful things. That's it for today, and I will see you tomorrow.